We headed back to the Orlando Watersports Complex where the slider craze is in full effect. Riders can stop by the site and hit one of the many obstacles out there on the water. While we were there, we talked to a few locals and a few pros who frequent OWC to see what they think of the place.
It's good to come in here if you don't have a boat. You can come here anytime and not have to worry about gasoline or anybody pulling you or having all the provisions you need. You just bring them and pop them on the dock and you can go all day long. It's the best.
Do you feel it's good to mix up the cable riding with the boat?
Yeah, I mean, you need something just to come out here and break up the monotony of just going behind the boat and stuff. And then it's a lot of fun because you can get 6 guys going around at the same time and you can ride doubles, you can hit kickers and stuff. You know, there's not a whole lot of downtime. You know, it's not just one guy on the water all the time like behind a boat.
It's a lot more fun than just going behind the wake. It's more fun to come out here and just have fun with your friends instead of having to find a lake that's not dried up.
Is there a lot of crossover between the cable and the boat?
There's some. It's actually more different than most people think, but you can definitely work on your tricks here and then take it to the boat. Mainly come here to hit the sliders. A lot of fun, a lot of obstacles. It's a good way to come out here and just spend the whole day riding.
So at what point did you bring the sliders into the park?
Probably about 6 months ago. The pros were talking about sliders. We saw that the Pro Tour had sliders on their events, and we just want to keep it in trend, and kids love it. They come out here just because they want to try the ramps, they want to try the rainbow, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you work pretty closely with the pros to find out what's hot in the sport and try and get that happening here?
They always tell us, hey, listen, you should try out, you know, this to get more people into here, to have more fun on the park and everything, and they help us a lot.
Veteran wakeboarder Sean Murray. Sean, do you come here a lot in the off-season to do some training?
Where?
Where we are right now in the Orlando Watersports Complex.
The what?
OWC.
Oh, yeah. I'm here actually all the time, at least like once a week. Come here usually on Tuesdays, and kids come out and ride with like Darren and Parks and myself and Jerry. We have a good time.
Do you like hitting the sliders?
Yes, I do. And I like when the sliders hit me too.
At least you're feeling all lumpy inside?
Yeah.
How do you find the Pro Tour is this year with the recent inclusion of the sliders?
I think it's definitely moving in the right direction. It's just touching the surface of what we have potential to do with it, but it's way better than what we've been doing.
Do you think sliders deserve their own section of the contest as opposed to including it with the expression session?
It depends how much they're willing to put out there. If they're going to put out, you know, big gap rails and, you know, rainbows and big kickers, if they've got enough to fill up a whole course, then I think it's worth it, but not with 2 or 3 sliders out there. I think it's better just to include it all in one. All the riders around here, all the Orlando riders definitely have an advantage, and you can definitely see it in the Pro Tour competitions. You know, just because we're able to hit the sliders here and all that stuff.